One extreme beefy for Miss Bobby Wallace.
Thank you.
Hello, son. Yeah, is that pretty good?
Devin.
Yeah? Dang it.
Watch out behind
I
me.
was hoping this big box right here was carbon fiber M3 parts,
What is it?
but it's too short. It's just some stupid lights for a photo shoot.
Don't show me.
Rip. What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We just finally made it to the shop. Getting a little bit of a late start today, but it's all good. Everything that I painted looks really nice. Check this out. These are all the little interior doodads for this Evo. I think it's gonna look really nice. Hopefully we didn't overspray the concrete at all. That's like the perfect level of gloss that I was going for. Satin black. One thing I did have to order is all those little decals that sit right there, the HVAC decals. When I tried to pull those off, they all got destroyed. I've taken those off in the past on other Evos and it's been fine. I've been able to reuse them, but I had to, yeah, those ones got destroyed, so we bought some new ones. I think it's like $25 for the set of 3, so it's pretty cheap. You already know, I'll link them down below. Also, before we get any further into today's video, for all of my E90, E92, and E93 M3 boys, S65 boys, if you're looking for rod bearings, I finally found a place that stocks the glorious BE bearings and ARP rod bolts. If you've been looking for some, you know they've been out of stock for like ever now. So I'll link those down in the description box below. My advice would be to go get them before they disappear again. Today's goal, get a ton of progress made on this thing. We got to figure out what the freaking hell is going on with our heater core, heater box, whatever you want to call it. I called it a heater box yesterday. Today I'm gonna call it a heater core. I did some reading online last night. I believe it's called door flopper door. Some sort of door inside the heater box gets all messed up and you have to replace it. I don't really like to spend $150 on the new door, so I think I'm gonna try to fix it. But before we do that, I drove the Evo 8 here for a reason today, the Black 8, and I wanna compare the stiffness on the gears for this heater core versus the black heater core and kind of see if that's actually a problem, which I'm thinking it is, I'm guessing it is, but let's just double check. Okay, that's like, you know, it's not terribly stiff, but you can tell she's a little bit crusty. Let's go check out the Black 8. I don't know, guys. I don't really feel like this one's all that much more stiff than the Black 8. I'm gonna do some messing around with like cable routing and whatnot and see if we can't figure out what the heck's going on. Because to pull that heater core out, the whole dash is coming out. The whole dash, the radio, the climate control is coming back out. Everything right there is coming out. And I'm pretty sure the steering column has to come out too. That's like a day's worth of work and I don't want to do that. Well, boys, bad news. I'm trying not to be like too disappointed. I've been sitting here for like the last hour just aimlessly messing around with this thing, just trying to avoid the truth. And the truth is that this whole dash has to come out and the heater core has to come out. It's a lot of work. It's going to be a ton of work. It's definitely not going to be done today, but it has to be done or else I'm never going to enjoy this car. So with that being said, we are going to start tearing into this thing. We have to pull off the whole dash. The whole dash is coming out. I've never done that before on an Evo. I've done it on a Subaru once. So I've never done it on Evo, so I'm kind of excited for that because it's something new. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, so I'm not even gonna talk. I don't really even care. Let's just set the camera up, run a time lapse of me ripping out the stash. Just in time. What up, dude? You wanna hang out with me for the next 30 to 40 hours? Well, I have to take my whole dash out of my Evo 8.
Tell me why.
I don't want to.
I don't want you to either.
Follow me, brother. The whole reason is so this works. See how it spins nice and freely right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
But the second you connect it to this big white box on there, that's called the heater core, it doesn't spin.
And you have to take out
The whole dash has to come out, have to drain the coolant.
just for a stupid dial.
It's a heater. We gotta have a heater.
Just keep it on the hot setting the whole time.
You can like force it manually by hand,
Uh-huh.
but it's bummy.
We'll have to do that.
Do you want to tell me how to take this out? Because I don't know how. I've never done it.
Get a hammer and start hammering away.
I'll hammer you away. Nice squeegee. Oh, but look at my steering wheel though.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you would know if you watch my videos ever, but...
No, I do. Holy cow, that's so freaking nice.
You want one?
Mine's already this material. And it has red stitching already on it.
Bobby hasn't been to the shop in like 3 years, so there's one more thing I want you to look at. Follow me. Have you seen the M3 like all cleaned up and buffed out and ceramic coated?
On your video.
But look how nice she is in person.
I know, I can't wait to steal this car.
So shiny, huh?
It looks so damn good.
2 whole coats of ceramic, just nice and polished out. She built. Okay, let's get to work. I don't want to get to work though. Should we do big brakes on the M3? I don't want to work. Should we do new wheels on the M3?
No.
You like the stockies? Should we do carbon skirts on the M3? Okay, boys, let's get to work. Well, boys, we done did it now. We're balls deep into the Evo. This thing's completely torn apart. Not gonna lie, I kind of had a lot of fun doing that. We got a ways to go, but pulling the actual dash out itself, it's not terrible. It's easier than I thought it would be. It's just, it is a lot of work. So here's what we got to do from here. This front cross, I guess, dash support, that has to come out. The main thing that we're trying to do is get this big white box out. That is the heater core. And inside the heater core is that little flapper thing that we got to work on. We do also need to drain the coolant out of the car. And if we had AC in the car, we'd need to drain that too. But there is no AC because of race car life. So that'll make life a little bit easier. What'd you get us? What the frick is that?
I have literally been craving this for ages.
McDonald's.
Yes.
Do you like my car? Pretty neat. Would you like to buy this one? A little better access now, huh? Let's go for a rip. Vroom, vroom, vroom. What else should we mod out while we're in here? Want to give the boys an update on the whip?
It's currently really ugly right now.
Sick ass update, fool. What she meant to say is we're balls deep.
Okay.
Yeah, we did some things that probably like aren't necessary, but I think it's gonna make it easier. This whole dash piece is out, the whole dash bar with all of the wiring. We just decided to pull that out. It was like an extra 10 minutes of work. Now we just gotta be smart when we put it back together and figure out where all those wires go, because there was a lot. So we're at the point now where we have to, this is the part I don't want to do. We have to get the car up in the air and drain the coolant and disconnect the heater core hoses from the engine bay. And then we should be able to pull the heater core out of the car and then rip into the heater core and figure out what the hell's going on. But take a look at this interior, boys. Rip. So here's the scoop. We got two hoses right there. Those, oh, sick hose clamp. We got to pull those things off, but those are full of coolant, which run into the heater core, and that is how your car gets heat. You know what I'm saying? So, radiator here. Let's get the car up in the air, drain the radiator. There's still going to be some coolant in the heater core. This is all good though. We'll get it figured out. Good job raising your hand in class. What's up?
Why do you have to drain all that out?
Because, honey, come here. I'll show you. You see this here's a radiator, obviously, you know that. Okay? And it goes do. It runs into here. That's where your thermostat is at, okay? And then these two hoses right there, those run all the way to the firewall right there. You see that? And those pipes coming out, that's on the heater core. So coolant runs through.
Okay.
Coolant runs through one of those, goes to the heater core, and then comes back out.
Okay, well this is a very simpler plan. Instead of draining everything, you just clamp it off so it doesn't leak out.
You're onto something. We could actually probably maybe do that.
Yeah.
Just clamp the hoses?
Yes.
Should we try it? We're still gonna lose some coolant though, know what I'm saying?
A little bit is fine. We just add a little bit more in.
Okay, well, how are we gonna clamp it? With what?
You have a hose clamper. I know you do.
Like vice grips?
Yes.
You know what Bobby's saying is actually kind of intelligent. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've done that in the past when I'm working on like throttle bodies.
Don't take any credit for this.
No, I have.
Oh.
Like there's two hoses going to the throttle body, and I've always done that. And I just clamp it with vice grips. And I don't know why that wouldn't work. We're still gonna lose some coolant out of the heater core, but we're not gonna drain the whole damn system. So let's send it. Let's see how much coolant we lose. If we lose it, we lose it. Whatever. We're gonna lose it anyway. Say less. Okay, so we got our.
Wait, hide pimple.
I have a pimple.
Oh.
That giant mountain. Oh, mountain is gone. We got our clamps on. We got the vice grips on the hoses. So now we're gonna pop those boys off. And damn, I gotta say, Bobby, you're hired. Lead mechanic.
Oh, I charge from my brain.
How much?
$500 of thought.
Fair enough. You charge for giving me brain? What? Is that inappropriate? Do you even know what that means?
No.
Ha! It means you suck.
I've never heard that in my life.
Can you tell me if that's a flathead or a Phillips?
I want to tell you. It's a flathead.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Now we have a dilemma. Do I attempt to fix that dumb thing myself? Like, just ghetto-ly, kind of?
Why would you want to do it ghetto?
Because if I don't do it kind of ghetto-ly and like not actually replace it, I'll just like try to fix it. I could do it like today or tomorrow. But if I have to order parts, it would be $150 in parts and I have to wait a couple weeks.
That's fine.
But I really don't want to go through all this work again, so what's the choice?
Ghetto, I guess.
We'll see when we pull it apart. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on, Becky. Not bad. Actually, like, it literally saves me. Well, Bobby's idea was literally genius. So, you know, I'll hook you up later with like a Truly or something.
My charge is $500 a pop.
I understand. Now we got to figure out how to get the heater core out. What's up?
I'll take wine instead.
Wine? What about?
A bottle of wine.
What about? My goal tonight is literally just to get the heater core out. It's so much fucking work.
I didn't really sign up for this job, you know. Oh, ew, it stinks like old person.
So there was the AC lines going to the heater core. Like I said earlier, the AC is like deleted on this car. There's just some lines on there. So now that those are off, this boy.
Ooh, leakage.
Oh no.
Leakage.
Leakage, oh no. Ah, good old heater core. A man's worst nightmare.
Why? Looks fun.
So, this, as you can see, it's pretty stiff, huh? Like, it's not terrible, but it ain't mint. So,
Is that our problem?
yeah, that, see, if you look in here, closes this flapper door. So we gotta figure all that out, and they make a whole kit to fix it. But I'm just gonna like tear into it and see if I can fix it myself for free. I'm a fucking bum is what I am.
You are.
But you said earlier I was a Mr. Fix It.
You are, baby.
How does this damn thing come apart? Should I just go I could just take this one out of the Black Evo.
Don't touch the Black Evo.
So this is the whole system outside of the car. This is how you go from cold to hot, right? You spin this, when you twist it to the right, it pushes the cable out. And that is exactly what starts bending the cable like that. And as you can see, if you like give it a little bit of love and kind of help it out, then maybe it'll start going. It's still pretty crusty though. We're about to break our brand new cable. And this here is the flapper door. But what I'm confused about is, you know, she spins. It's a little bit crusty, but why can't I just grab some good old WD-40 and lube her up?
You can.
Should we try it for fun?
No, for real.
I mean, it's not proper, but
You're not proper.
whoever designed this is stupid. Sorry, Mitsubishi, you suck. WD-40 it. Throw a little bit on these gears. This definitely isn't proper lubrication for the plastic pieces. Might as well throw some in these sliders too. Wait, it's probably gonna make my whole heater system smell like WD-40. Shit.
It's okay.
It is?
Sure.
Yes, but York's mint. Look at this bitch. Sick, dude. Sick system you got here. We just need Coder to sit in here and move it back and forth. Like, what? It spins freely though. I'm so confused. And then this spins freely too. Like, am I stupid or is this whole system just fucked? Oh shit, did you break it? Ah, I broke my plastic weld.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I think that you need to order the right parts. I'm sorry, but this thing is just getting more ghetto and ghetto as the time goes on.
Yeah, this ain't cutting it.
Can I take a look?
Yeah.
Remember how much I charge?
$500 a pop.
Okay, so the problem that we're having, can you move it slightly?
Well, I broke this part now. This is all jacked up.
Okay, so where does it move though? Like over here.
All right, so the overall consensus that Bobby and I have come to figure out is that it's dickered.
It is.
I thought about the option of trying to like fix it here, but we just spent like 5 hours tearing into this car, so I'm not really gonna fix it here and then put it back together and then a week down the road it's broken again. So I'd rather just, you know, replace everything that needs to be replaced, even if it's a couple $100. I'd just rather go that option, go that route, so we never have to deal with this again, because that was a lot of work. We have the heater core completely torn apart right now. We're trying to figure out the whole flopper issue. So this is the culprit. This right here is the whole piece that is giving us all of our problems. So they do sell a replacement one of those, and then here is how the interior currently looks. Pretty sad. I have a question for you. Is this proper wiring job?
What the frick? That looks like a safety hazard. Huh.
Sick speaker wiring. If you did that, shame on you.
Shame on him.
She needs a boot. A nice boot, black boot, suede boot with yellow stitching to match the wheel. Straight banger.
She'd be booty.
We just got all of our interior pieces reassembled with a nice flat black or matte or satin black paint. I was telling Bobby earlier I want to build these out of carbon fiber, and she laughed at me, so she doesn't believe in me, boys.
No. I didn't laugh. I just smiled because I think it'd be really cool.
Hello, sir. What up?
What the? Why is it so torn apart?
I'm trying to fix the damn heater, bro.
Holy shit.
You have studs on. You have all the advantage in the world. I got freaking summer tires on. So you didn't want the sauce, huh?
No, there was a cop riding my ass the whole way home.
I hate that cop.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna freaking pull me over. He got it right up on my butt when I pulled out.
I think your cat misses you. I don't think there was a cop. She just, she didn't want the gap. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A little bit wild what we had to do to the Evo 8 today, but I'm hoping that we're gonna get that car fixed up tomorrow. Peace.